That's the day I'm going to make the TP trellis for the snow peas. What do you need for this wood TP trellis that I'm going to build? Well, you need the wood, the sticks. You need something to pound them in the ground. I have a hatchet. We will use that to do a little bit of pounding. We need some kind of twine. Jute twine is what I use. You'll need something to cut the twine with. If you have a sharp enough hatchet or axe, perfect. Pocket knife, or every gardener should have a pair of, where are they at? Oh, let me dig for them. Oh, a pair of nippers. All right, so your first step here is you want to put your 3 containers of your snow peas, if you're using 3 containers, in a triangular shape. We'll just put our sticks here, and I like having ones where I can kind of hold on to it and pound it at the same time. If you're using a hatchet, be sure not to swing towards your face. Just, you can use a butt or the handle with your soft ground, tap it in there. And I like pieces like this right here that have the have like a Y on it. That way your other pieces of wood can sit in there perfectly, then tie it together. All right, y'all, the tripod system works great for 1 pot, good for 2 pots, but 3, it just wasn't going to cut it. So we actually had to turn this into a quad pod. I've already got them tied up here. I've got my notches made in there. I used my hacksaw. I could have used this saw. I could even use loppers, been careful and use the loppers. Or if you have a Swiss Army knife, chances are it has a little saw on there, you can use it. Push come to shove, use one of your shovels. Flat shovel, just take it, put your stick on the ground, not just set your stick or your shovel on the stick, and then use your foot and gently press down into the wood. Don't use too much force, you'll break your wood. So we got our notches in the tripod here, as you can see. You can do them evenly, or you can do them at an angle. All right, we got our trellis on there, and there's no specific way you have to do it. You can start at the top, wind it down to the bottom, or you can start at the bottom and wind it up to the top. Or you can start at the top, go down to the middle, go down to the bottom, wind it back around up, crisscross applesauce. You can do it however you want, because in your garden you're the boss, right? There's no science to it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Anyone. Yeah, and you can always go back later on and add you in a piece, whether you just need a piece from this stick to this stick, or another loop around, or if you wanted to do a loop from, let's say, this stick right here across to that stick and have one growing up the middle, you could do that. Yeah, it's however you want to do it. And I already got the snow peas on the bottom line here. I'm going to try to get that one to come over here and grow on this side, and this one here too. So we put them over here we moved them over here to where in the later afternoon, after say like 2 o'clock, the snow peas are going to be in the shade. They're not going to be in the main afternoon heat, or the sun. So this should allow us to be able to produce snow peas in, I believe, what is it, probably about the beginning of June. They should be full and starting to produce. Then about towards the end of June, they'll be done, and you know what? We can use these containers to plant something else in. So this is just old gear, and I hope this little trellis video helped you here. The front garden where the flowers are is on the porch is a mess, but gardeners live here. This is just old gear, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. Bye for now.